OMG planners, we are here to discuss a very important topic. I think I'm gonna make that
every time.
Super important.
This is urgent.
We're gonna talk about how to move into your brand new planner.
And it's gonna be fast.
Don't feel overwhelmed. Maybe you're looking at your blank planner right now and you're like, ah! Just put that feeling aside.
Don't baka like a chicken.
We're gonna give you 5 easy steps. And you're gonna feel great at the end of it.
You super are.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
The first step is to put your important dates into your month.
Yes, like anniversaries and birthdays and
appointments that you know about.
Absolutely.
Travel.
Oh yeah.
Travel is important.
Yeah, or like school dates if you have kids, off days from work. All the things.
And like if you really want to make it easy, start with birthdays.
And then go anniversaries.
Because isn't that the dream, that you won't forget your friend's birthday?
This is gonna be my year.
I think so, yeah.
It's gonna be my year.
Because you put it in your planner.
Yeah, I'm committed.
This is our horizontal mini planner. This isn't part of our 5 easy steps to move into your new planner, but we would recommend using an erasable pen.
An erasable pen.
That is gonna help you.
Yes.
For example, if I knew I was gonna travel the 13th through the 17th, I would just be like, I'm going to DC, and then I would draw a line. Bam. Easy.
Absolutely. And if you're not committed yet to how you're going to set this up, stay tuned because we have a tip for what to do if you don't know how you're going to put that in yet.
True. Yes.
So
let's move on to number 2.
Okay.
And this is the tip.
This is the tip. Tell
us what it is.
Okay, the tip is these are our general sticky notes, and I put one of these into every single month of my planner. This is how it fits into mini. Here's where I put it in my current vertical. This is 2023, obviously. And I put, as you can see, the numbers of the days of the month all down. And then I just put the appointments in that happen and the reminders that I need to know so that when I'm ready to move in,
yes,
I can just like, when I've sort of been like, okay, this is how I'm gonna organize my month this month, or like I wanna change this, I can like put all this stuff in there.
Low pressure way to move
Very
in.
low
all
pressure
you need
way.
Is a big sticky note. You don't even need this one.
Yeah.
It could be like,
it could be this one. It could be the Post-it guy from Target. It doesn't matter.
And maybe you need 3 of them to fit everything, like whatever.
So great.
That brings us to number 3, which is look at your last year's planner or whatever you used to keep track of dates last year and insert things into your new planner that you don't want to forget.
Don't want to forget. So I will go through this and I'm going to look at things like what were the big things I was doing, what were the due dates, deadlines, and what did I have as to do this month on every single thing, so that if there's something I did last year that was a great idea or that I didn't get to because I didn't start early enough or something like that, I'm going to write that in next year's planner. It's also just a fun way to reflect on the year. It's like super fun.
It is, yeah. And if you didn't have a planner last year and you're a first-time planner user, then you can go back. Yeah, it's fine. Go back through your Google Calendar. Maybe something will jog your memory.
Or maybe even just think about the month. Man, I had to buy all the ski stuff in January and it was retail and that is the worst. You can put a little note in March of this year for like buy the ski stuff on sale for next year. Swimsuits, boots, you know, like big ticket items that you're like, darn it.
Maybe, I have one. Maybe you waited until the last minute to get your turkey for Thanksgiving and there's like an organic farm near you and they sell turkeys but you have to order them ahead of time. Just like maybe for next year be like,
and then you meet the love of your life or something like that. Like this feels like a Hallmark. I need to turn this into a Hallmark movie right now. Numero 4. Decide on the way you're gonna lay out your weekly pages.
These little guys.
Yeah, these little guys. And I guess your monthly guide too. So we have really good ideas. We have some other videos that Nance will link, but they're really helpful for how to organize your horizontal, how to organize your vertical. We also have a whole page on our website that's how to use our planner systems that will show visual examples and like give an example of that person's life.
This is a shout out to our brand new planner users. You see this page and you're like, I don't know, there's a box there, there's like this column here,
so
what do I do?
Yeah.
What we would recommend is number 1, get yourself a journal. It could be another big sticky note. It could just be a random piece of paper and do a brain dump on it.
Yeah.
Just do a big old brain dump for that month. What do you have to do that month? We talk about the bread and butter of planning being your to-do list and your schedule. And I have made the argument that your to-do list can be your schedule. Sometimes that's how I do my to-do list is I'm like, okay, at 7 p.m. I need to like go to this thing. And that's on my checklist. And then when I go to that thing, I check it off. So
I get another little serotonin boost in there.
Yeah.
Dang.
I'm all about those. So what I would recommend, gotten your vertical planner and you don't know what to do, this is just your like to-do list, your task list. If you're feeling crazy, you can separate it and have the top. Let's show yours. Lolly's task list is up here and then her schedule is down here. She is time blocking her schedule. You could just write it. 2 p.m. dentist appointment, 5 p.m. pick up kids.
But again, we have so many examples of how to do this on other YouTube videos. Steps 1, 2, and 3 are really the like overarching of the year plans. Then you move into that like detailed micro level of the actual month.
I just want to point out for the horizontal planner, you could have this be your schedule, this be your task list, this be your task list, this be your schedule.
Yep. I think it's open-ended, which is really great and can also be a little overwhelming. So
it is.
If you follow these steps, maybe it'll be helpful.
And we would recommend just setting up 1 month at a time.
Yeah.
That makes it less overwhelming.
And that's what this little sticky guy is for the future months. Because you're not going to forget anything if you have your sticky guy.
Yeah. You will learn so much about what works for you and your planning style in like the first month, but in like the first 3 months, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, well, wait, actually, I wanna like section try my meal planning. I want to have like a monthly gratitude list.
Yeah, and that's how it goes for everybody.
Maybe you need a different section for your kids' schedule, so then you draw a line. And so I think that brings us.
Oh, girl, this is our sample that is wrong.
Shoot, really?
Little insert here. We're just realizing that this is our sample we got before.
It does not do that.
It does not do that. The mini does not do this.
The mini is really perfect.
Perfectly sized.
Yeah.
We snagged a sample.
That's on me. That's on me.
You know, there's no perfect in planning.
No perfect.
None.
Especially in sample planners.
Especially in samples.
Oh man.
Welcome to the manufacturing section of our YouTube video. So after you've done your main brain dump and you've inserted in your schedule and like some random task list for January, if you want, this is sort of like next level, but like you could add in habit trackers, kind of like Nancy said, gratitude list, meal planning, but like that doesn't have to happen when you first move in.
Yeah.
Unless you want it to.
Yeah.
Unless you're really like, no, I really actually wanted to. Then those are great things to add to your planning.
We're really shouting out to the overwhelmed first time planner
Yeah, we're
users.
really, like first time planner or first time in Laurel Denise can sometimes be like, oh wait, how do I do this? It's so different. And then you do it and you're like, oh, my brain works.
Yeah. Shout out to our 2024 planner. Doing a lot of shout outs.
I love the shout outs.
It has a habit tracker built in the back. You can just write your little habits there. Then this brings us to number 5, which I think is how we conclude a lot of our lists.
Yeah.
Which is like, have grace with yourself.
No perfect in planning. Use pencil if you need the first month.
Yeah. Or pen.
Look on our Facebook group for ideas. Okay, I have 2 pro tips. Pro tip number 1. You could, if you want, this is what I would do.
Okay.
Take a piece of paper, get the ideas, and sketch out like a little rectangle of like what you want it to look like. Can I do that?
Yes, you may.
So if you saw, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed at all the ideas. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
So you could take a bigger piece of paper than this, obviously, and be like, okay, they organized it with like tape here. They did like schedule, tasks. I loved that. Then they did, and you could then have like a big piece of paper with all the ideas, and then you sort of single out based on this big piece of paper. Does that make sense? I'm just like truly needing to see everything in one place. That would be one way, and then you could single out your best way. Pro tip number 2 is get the piece of paper out, Nance.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw this in the Facebook group. I don't know who posted it, but it was
Laurel Denise
brilliant.
loves.
Yeah, Laurel Denise loves. We'll link that in the description. As you can see, this has been folded in my planner so that I do it next year. She's going to use the mini as her like wellness workout. And she used little sticky notes for what she wanted to track. So she wrote all of that on sticky notes, and then she put it in the planner where it could go. That way she could like move it around. Apple Watch, daily stats, like what are the things? Live hard, day number, daily workout, specific things she wants to habit track. And then she made sure that she had room for everything in her little planner. And I liked it. I thought it was so great, non-committal. Try it out.
Amazing system. Laurel Denise Loves has all the ideas.
Oh my gosh, all the ideas, you guys. Like, more, like, so good.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope this was super helpful.
Super helpful and not chaotic.
We are never chaotic, ever.
I am really orderly.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Go check out our how to lay out your vertical planner, how to lay out your horizontal planner. I will link all of these in the description.
Yes. May your red lipstick be rowdy and your planning be a party.
Yay! Bye!
Like, definitely you come from the big city to buy your organic turkey because it's written in your planner. And you went through a terrible divorce just now in the big city, and it's really awful. And then we were supposed to make this video short. I'm sorry. I ruined everything.